This is NainaMD, Beverly Hills, Fusion of Science and Beauty, and I've got a fabulous guest, David Wilcox, right?
Yes.
And we're here at the Oscars, and I know everyone's going to ask you what's your favorite movie, and what's the favorite, who do you think is going to win, but I want to ask you something that's far dear and near and dear to my heart, and that is anti-aging regenerative medicine. As you know, our host Peter Nygaard has done so much research, and he's funded so much research in anti-aging, and you know about stem cells.
Yes.
And you've done a lot of you've yourself been in the shows. Just tell the audience a little bit about what you do, what some of the shows.
Sure. So I guess what most people know me for is on History Channel, Ancient Aliens, which is the most popular show. So that's an area in which I talk about what appears to be highly advanced ruins that have appeared in our ancient history. That suggests that our civilization had reached a level of technology that exceeds where we are now. And what's interesting about this is that the Russians have built pyramids in modern times with PVC pipe and fiberglass, and they're finding incredible healing effects occur inside the pyramid. This is why, for example, mummification occurs. So this took me into the area of studying biology and human health and wellness. I have a New York Times best-selling book. I have 2 New York Times bestsellers. The book is called The Source Field Investigations.
Yes.
And about half the book, with 1,000 academic references, is all talking about an entirely new model of biology and healing and wellness. Now the thing is, there are actual technologies that are available today that most people simply do not understand. There's been a lack of knowledge because there are vested political interests that want to keep the profits flowing.
That's it.
What is the most profitable business on earth? You might think that it's oil, it's not, it's pharmaceuticals. They don't make money unless you stay sick. If you get well, if you get healthy, they don't have a paying customer anymore. So they're not going to want you to know about something that could roll 30 years off of your life.
David, tell us about the experience of the stem cells. Just tell me about stem cells, because people, it's so controversial. People think stem cells, they don't understand that there are different ways of getting the stem cells. It's not all about umbilical cords. It's not all about from fetuses. You can get stem cells from your own body. You can get stem cells from fat, from blood.
That's absolutely true.
And there's stem cells that can proliferate right here in the lab. So
there's astonishing ways to do it. There's different ways to do it. I've heard of so many different approaches, and I just want to point out that in the sea there is a little creature called the immortal jellyfish, Turritopsis nutricula.
That's right. That's right.
This little guy is about the size of your pinky fingernail, and you can tear his body apart, kill it, and the pieces of his body roll together into a ball and form stem cells, which then create an embryo, which then creates a new immortal jellyfish.
Amazing.
So nature is already doing this. When the caterpillar turns into a butterfly, it forms a chrysalis.
Yes.
The interior of the chrysalis is just a nutrient broth. It has no DNA, and yet from that, the caterpillar grows into a butterfly. So what's going on is this, okay? The technology can include, and this is one of the things the Nygaards are doing, taking the waste products of in vitro fertilization, IVF, in which they're throwing away embryos. They're killing those embryos, okay?
So it's already, they're throwing this away. They're not trying to, harvest something new. This is very important because people want to jump at this. They're embryos. Let's take it in the right context, you guys. They're already throwing away those embryos for in vitro for IVF.
The big money political interests, they want to tell you that this is something that's coming out of harvested abortions and all this stuff. It's not true. This is something that is like a great treasure chest filled with gold and diamonds that we're just flushing down the toilet. And what they do is they remove the nucleus from the original cell, and then they put your nucleus in there. And when you make that nuclear transfer, now the brain in the cell has changed, and it's your brain, and it tells that cell to start out from birth. So you're now dialing your age back to 0.
Amazing.
And as those cells grow, they can be cultured. And as you culture them, you can get millions and millions of them. And when you put them into your body, they know what to do. They look for the problems. If you have joint problems, they're going to heal your joints. If you have neurological problems, it's going to help that.
It's going to go to all the areas where you have damage, right? It's going to go to all the areas where you need help.
Everything that could be going wrong with you can be healed by this, and it is a revolution in the potential of what you can achieve with your health.
Absolutely.
The lifespan itself used to be like a death sentence. You know you're going to age, you're going to get older, you're going to get more and more chronic pain, you're going to get more and more fatigue.
And now we can harvest these cells, we can expand them when we need them, and you literally are looking into it one day thinking about immortality.
And I think right now, as I just said in another red carpet interview here, we're at the point of Alexander Graham Bell when he first made a telephone call.
I believe that.
In 10 years, what's going to be happening to us? You can't even imagine.
We'll be regenerating our own parts.
We're going to have, baldness is going to be cured. Yes. Joint problems where a guy is stuck hunched over, you're going to be able to stand up straight again. I mean, chronic pain. Even potentially IQ boosts are possible. Yes. We're going to be able to 3D print human organs with stem cells to create organ transplants so that you get a new lease on life. If your pancreas is blown out, your kidneys are blown out, you don't have to wait 2 years on the donor list. You can print your own kidneys with your own stem cells, replace your kidneys, and you have this phenomenal improvement in your health. So it's a belief system that has to be shifted, and this is the vanguard. This is like when we first discovered the wheel, or when we first discovered fire.
That's right.
It's going to change everything about what it means. A lifespan of 100 years is not going to be that uncommon once this gets out going, because we've just started. You think about how technology's improved, and you think about the quantum leaps that happen with a number of intelligent people out there. When they get the funding, when they get the support to pursue their dreams, when the legislation is in place, some of these progressive countries that are starting to let this stuff happen, things can occur really quickly, and that's so exciting to me. I'm really amazed. I'm already 43 years old. I don't look it.
I seriously, I thought you were in your late 20s, honestly.
I take really good care of my health.
Yeah.
And so a lot of it is lifestyle and wellness. There are simple things that you can already be doing to enhance your lifespan.
Give me 2 things that you eat that you absolutely would give us a tip, either as a supplement or as a food item, or what maybe 2 or 3 things.
I think people get really hooked on all these alternative supplements and all this cool stuff. The main thing that I take every day is the highest, purest quality vitamins. Take your alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, and K, K1 and K2.
Yeah.
Very important. So many people are deficient in B vitamins. The fluorescent lights drain them out of your body.
Yeah.
Another thing I think is so important is the quality of the water. Just drinking the right water can massively increase your lifespan.
And we're now getting into like hydrogen water. We've got hexagonal water. We have alkaline water. We have all of these things, you know, and there's so many different kinds of water for different things. But pay attention.
You probably know about the scientist from India, Dr. Batman Helji. And what he did is he found out. He has a book called Your Body's Many Cries for Water. He found out that so many health problems are simply the result of chronic dehydration, which we misinterpret as hunger, which leads to binge eating. So simply hydrating yourself, and again, you made a very important point, with the right kinds of water. Water that hasn't had all the stuff stripped out. This is a big mistake people are making. They want to drink totally stripped out water like reverse osmosis, okay?
That's the
worst. If you don't have the minerals in it, it's actually going to demineralize your body.
It's going to leach the minerals out of the body, and people don't get that.
You want to get that spring water. You want to get that natural living water. The water is so important.
Alive. It should be alive.
And that will absolutely transform your life. There's lots of different things you can do. Getting enough sleep also is really important. Yes. We're addicted to being awake. People think they can get by in 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Yeah. Give your body the sleep that it needs. Give it the water. Give it the right nutrition. Eat organic. I recommend a paleo vegan diet too.
Yeah.
You need to have some meat products. There's this amazing scientist you probably know about from the 1930s, a dentist who went through, he wrote a book called Nutrition and Physical Degeneration. All these blue zones where people are really healthy, they're all on a traditional diet, the same thing they've been eating for 10,000 years. They might eat shellfish, they might eat fish, but the point is, the foods that we now have, this is so important, the foods that we now have are killing us.
That's the thing. This is where my next topic is. Yes, you always say eat healthy, but what is happening? We have those shellfish. Do you know how much plastic is being found in the shellfish? fish. We have foods, now we have the pesticides. So you're absolutely right. I don't know whether it's the food companies or it's the pharma companies, but it's a conglomeration that needs to be educated, and I think we need to do the paradigm shift on the pharmaceutical and the food companies. They're not horrible people, but they're just ignorant, or if they are aware of that knowledge, they just don't know enough about it to do the research, which they should be, and changing the shift. Because healthy people, they can always find they can go into nutrigenomics, which is my specialty, and produce nutrigenomics and make money. But you know what? Making money is great, but not at the expense of people's health.
Absolutely.
Right.
Another scientist I'd like to mention is Dr. William Davis, who wrote the infamous wheat belly. And what he found was that there is a protein that's been added to wheat, I'm sure you know this, called gliadin. And that protein mimics the thyroid hormones in your thyroid.
So it can tell you, destroys, it goes and then starts destroying the thyroid, and that's what is the condition known as inflammation of the thyroid, thyroiditis.
And it also happens to be more addictive than heroin.
That's right.
So people get addicted to this, you become more hungry, you eat more.
And you actually gain more weight. And they started to put this protein, by the way, in rice now.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Wow, that's disturbing.
That's maybe why we're starting to see the Asian population. It's all of that sticky rice. It's not the rice that it used to be. So now even rice is not what rice should be. So we are starting to put wheat in rice.
I did a nationwide tour of Japan in 2003, and I know that the word for food is the same as the word for rice, is gohan. And you look in Japan, there's like nobody overweight anywhere.
Yeah, but we're starting to see.
But if they start to put those proteins into that rice, look out.
And also we're starting to see thyroid disorders in the Japanese, which we never did because of the kelp. Well, Bromstein did a study, and he's found out that there's pesticides, and bromine is in the kelp now, and it has a higher affinity than the iodine. And so now the thyroids are picking up bromine, and the breast tissue is picking up bromine, and the ovarian tissue, which is very high in picking up iodine, which they should be, what it should be. So now we're getting iodine deficient, which is leading a lot into risk of breast cancer and thyroid disorders.
You know, one other thing I'd like to say to you too is, once you nail down the basics, like getting enough sleep, having enough water, taking your alphabet vitamins, now we get into phytonutrients and superfoods. Because superfoods are so important. When you stimulate your body with the extra things that it needs to supercharge nutrition, now your health is really going to take off big time. And there's lots of really cool supplements out there that people can find out about that are just amazing, because your body is starving for this stuff. Our soils are demineralized, all the minerals and vitamins are leached out. You got to put that back in addition to eating healthy. That's a very important component as well.
Absolutely. Listen, I could, you know what? I could talk to you for hours. This is phenomenal. I'm so glad you were able to give us the interview tonight. I know you've got a dinner waiting for you at the Oscar night and so forth, and for you to take the time out to really address this passion of both of ours. We really need to get the message out. Please look at, what's the website?
My website is divinecosmos.com. You can also read my books, The Source Field Investigations and The Synchronicity Key, which are both New York Times bestsellers. Go watch Ancient Aliens on History Channel. It's their most popular show. You'll see me. So I'm out there.
Absolutely. And we also thank Peter Nygaard for hosting this event, because he is on top of his game as far as anti-aging regenerative medicine goes. Let's get the credibility here now for that field. This is NainaMD, Beverly Hills, Fusion of Science and Beauty. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hi, here, Dr. Divya.
This is Dr. Esha.
Here for NainaMD Fusion of Science Beauty. We're here at the Night of 100 Stars. Let's see what stars actually roll in tonight. The Beauty, so nice to see you. You look gorgeous today.
Thank you. I'm Roxy Dar, and this is my godmother, Oscar-nominated actress Terry Moore.
Hello.
Hi. You look
Hi.
lovely tonight.
Thank you so much.
What's your secret to staying so young?
I just wrote a book about that. I think probably the main thing is not drinking any alcohols, not smoking, not drinking tea or coffee, and believing in him.
You drink a lot of water?
Yes, yes. Lots of vegetables.
Wonderful. She does the best diets ever. They're all natural. She exercises almost 5 times a week, boot camp, yoga, you name it.
Boot camp and walking. And I've done recently two LA marathons
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
in my 70s.
All while doing many, many feature films. I don't know how she does it.
Well, you look amazing. You both look amazing.
This is the Star Spangled Banner girl. She sings the banner at all the Dodger games and all the Laker games.
For NainaMD, Fusion of Science and Beauty. Nice to meet you. So, what's your secret to looking so good?
Oh, it's all done with mirrors and rubber cement. And
Well, any other tips
well, I don't know. Any other tips?
for staying in shape?
Oh, no, not really. Just lucky genes, I guess.
How's your diet?
My diet really sucks. But I have a wife who's always taking my plate away from me at 3 in the morning when I sneak into the refrigerator. So that's sort of my diet.
I guess that's a good thing.
Yes, my diet is abstinence from everything that I like that's enjoyable.
So it's your wife. She's your secret.
Yes, yeah.
That's great. Well, are you excited tonight?
I'm glad to be here. I'm looking forward to the chocolate.
Yeah, a lot of amazing movies. I'm excited to see.
Oh yes, yes. It's a great crop this year, and a very diverse crop. So I just enjoy this. It's like a high school reunion. Been coming here. Norby Walters, who throws the event, has a floating poker game on Wednesday nights, and I've been playing there for 25 years, and it's always the best. You meet the best people in the world. You never win or lose anything, but I mean, you play with Maverick and all kinds of wonderful people, you know, to play poker with. So, anyway.
It's amazing.
Okay.
We'll see you inside.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
NainaMD Fusion of Science and Beauty. Nice to meet you. You look wonderful.
Thank you.
Tell us what your secret is.
Consistency, working out for so many years. I just eat good, I sleep good, I train good, and I don't overindulge in bad food.
So well balanced all around.
Exactly.
And what kind of foods do you eat?
Meat, fish, eggs, fruits, and vegetables. I stay away from starches, unrefined sugars, and just eat healthy.
Do you exercise a lot as well?
Yeah, I train 6 to 7 days a week. I've been working out now for 53 years. I think it paid off.
What about water? I think so.
I took a lot of water. Yeah, I think so too.
Fusion and Beauty. Can you introduce yourselves for the audience today?
This is Olivia Kasich, and this is Colina Kasich, my daughters.
And Dawn Murray. You guys look amazing.
Oh, thank you. You look amazing.
Thank you. Well, tell us something for the audience. We're big on health and fitness, so any tips you guys have on how you guys stay in such great shape?
I'm a ballet dancer, so that's how I stay in shape. Yes.
And Colleen's a jazz dancer.
Wow.
Yes.
So dancing.
Yes,
Dancing?
and he's yes, golf.
Okay. So very active. Yes. That's very important. How about diet? How's your diet like?
Probably sensible.
What's your secret to looking so good?
Cocoa butter on the face.
Amazing. Can you introduce yourself to the audience for our
My
audience?
name is Sally Kirkland, former Oscar nominee. This is a Tadashi. Wow. This is a Julia Gerard.
Well, it looks beautiful on you.
Thank you.
Do you drink a lot of water?
Drink a lot of water, a lot of green juice.
How about your exercise? You exercise?
I do Pilates.
Wow.
Yeah.
Every day or?
3 days a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we've been seeing a common theme: exercise and diet and staying happy, right?
Right on.
Those are keys to staying young and happy.
Young and happy.
Well, you look amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. Have fun tonight.
You too.
Hi, we're from NainaMD Beverly Hills, Fusion of Science and Beauty. Do you mind introducing yourself to the camera?
Sure, I'm Beverly Stevens.
I'm Shadow Stevens, and we're a team.
You both look amazing tonight. Thank you. What's your secret to looking so good?
Shah Zapata, which is the designer of this dress, and the color gold, which pops, it always pops, and feeling good, being happy.
And yours?
Stay upright, stay clean.
Simple. Yes.
You know, eat your vegetables.
Well, how's your diet and exercise? You guys, how's your diet and exercise?
Well, my diet could be better. My exercise could always be better, but you just keep doing it one day at a time, you know? Yeah.
I do a power yoga thing. So I've been doing it for a long time.
Do you do it every day or?
I know I do it 3 or 4 days a week, and it's about how much I have time for. But you got to do something.
Yes, definitely.
Well,
Stay busy.
we're here to make sure that Fences wins and that La La wins.
Yes, definitely.
La La. Yeah.
That was a great movie. I could watch Ryan Gosling all day.
Oh, so
I'm
fun.
with you. I think they're
Uplifting,
terrific.
fun.
Yeah. I like Emma Stone. I would like Emma Stone to win.
Yeah, me
actually.
too. Yeah. It's a good time. And this is one of the best events, actually, for the Academy Awards. Norby really does it great every year. He just really pulls out every stop. It's a good one. It's one of the best parties in town.
Well, it was great talking to you. We'll see you inside.
Great, thank you.
D, Fusion of Science and Beauty.
You're with Nina and...
MD. Can you introduce yourself to our audience?
Yes, my name is Tony Dennison, and I'm on a TV series called Major Crimes, which is on TNT Wednesday evenings at 9 p.m.
Can you tell us what your secret is in staying in such good shape?
Oh, I guess I owe it all to my mom and dad, God rest their souls. I don't know what I just... well, I actually read a book by a woman named Venice Bloodworth years ago. It's called Key to Yourself. And in the book, she talks about these things that you can do through convincing yourself that your body to not age and to not, to not break down. And so I read that book, I don't know, I guess when I was like 48 was when I read it. So I looked in the mirror and I said, okay, I'm happy with the way I look right now, and I'm going to stay looking like that as much as I can. And so, I don't know how old I look to people, but I know I don't look my age.
You look amazing, and that's so true. The mind is so powerful.
Anyway, it's a good book. You might have fun reading it.
What's the book called?
It's called Key to Yourself by a woman named Venice Bloodworth.
Okay. Well, enjoy your night tonight.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I shall. Thank you.
Hi, we're from NainaMD Beverly Hills, a fusion of science and beauty. I'm Dr. Esha. This is Dr. Divya.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You both look amazing. What's your secret?
My knee hurts. Can I get some help? Can you make them look better?
I wish.
You make my feet prettier.
Well, I love your dress. Who are you wearing?
I'm with you. What a
Thank
beautiful
you.
dress.
I know. I'm wearing Robert's selection.
Yes, well, she didn't want to show me until it was official, but that's a beautiful dress.
Thank you.
The color looks amazing on you.
Thank you. Thank you. You both look beautiful.
So what's your secret to looking so beautiful and young and happy?
Oh my gosh. Smiling? Being happy inside?
Yes, definitely. How's your diet?
Could be better. Do you eat a lot of vegetables? Okay. Not a lot of fat.
Do you drink a lot of water, exercise?
A lot of water.
Fluids, lots of
Walk
exercise.
everywhere, park
Yep.
far away. Don't get the closest parking spot.
Take the stairs.
It's hard. I'm a New Yorker,
Take
so
the
I'm a
stairs,
walker.
bonus exercise.
This is the guy you have to talk to.
Yes, well, we good eating, lots of exercise, and you never see old fat people.
I guess that's a good thing about living in Beverly Hills.
Thank you.
Hi, we're from NainaMD, fusion of science and beauty. How are you doing today?
Whoa, I see that. Look.
You look beautiful.
She's beautiful too.
Hey. Both of you look stunning. What's your secret to looking so good?
Well, I don't have one, if that's the case. Thank you. You'd have to ask her.
Well, I don't drink, smoke, or do drugs. She did them all. So, that just balances it all out. Hard to say.
I love. You guys look amazing. It's beautiful what you guys are wearing.
I love your dresses. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing Armani.
I don't know who I'm wearing. I swear to you, I opened my closet, did I not? I opened my closet to look for a black velvet coat, of which I have many, and this is the one I picked.
I think there might be some Calvin Klein in there. Maybe.
I don't know.
And what do you guys do for fun?
Las Vegas.
Yeah, Las Vegas. I spent the last year campaigning for Hillary.
Okay. Do you like traveling?
For Hillary, I do. And I would again. Yes. Thank you. And to quote her, to all you young people, believe in your dreams, because they will happen.
Thank you for interviewing with us.
And make products to make us all look good.
Okay, we're from NainaMD, Beverly Hills, fusion of science and beauty. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. What's your secret to looking so young?
Old. Hey, being age, I'm putting the makeup on. No, I'm kidding.
Do you drink a lot of water, get a lot of sleep?
I don't do either of those things. I think it's genetic.
Do you eat a lot of vegetables?
I don't. I eat some. I'm in pretty good shape for an old guy.
No, you look amazing. Hi, we're from NainaMD Beverly Hills, the fusion of science and beauty. You look beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
Do you mind introducing yourself to the camera?
Hi, I'm Mariette Hartley. You know who that is? Hi, I'm an actress.
And what's your secret to looking so young?
Sex. Now, my husband looks short, but you know, you're the same size lying down. You know what I'm saying?
And anything else?
Oh my God, my life is so full.
How's your diet and exercise?
I'm very careful. Yeah, I eat 3 meals a day. I eat vegetables and protein and no sugar. And yeah, we don't need it, you know. And I have 5 grandchildren that keep both of us very, very busy and very young and very alive. And that's it.
Hi, we're with NainaMD, Science Infusion and Beauty. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can you introduce yourself for the audience?
You don't know my name, that's why.
I do know your name.
Boring! This is boring! I'm Joanne Worley. And what's your name again?
It's Divya.
Vivian, what do you do?
I'm a physician in Beverly Hills.
What kind of physician?
Dermatologist.
Aha. And you, dear?
Isha, and I'm an oncologist.
You're an oncologist, And where? And you're in Beverly Hills also?
Yes.
I see. And how is business?
It's doing good.
Doing good. And you?
It's doing good.
You shouldn't say doing good.
So tell us your.
And I wish you both the best of luck.
Thank you.
Continued success.
Hi. Hi, we're NainaMD with Beverly Hills, Science and Beauty. Nice to meet you. We're NainaMD. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can you tell us your secret of looking so great?
Her. Stephanie! This is the reason. This is my soulmate for 32 lifetimes.
Wow.
And I'm 81.
You look amazing. I don't think.
I thought it would work.
There you have it, a night of 100 stars, Oscar night. I'm Dr. Isha.
This is Dr. Divya, NainaMD, Fusion of Science and Beauty. We'll see you next week.